red. It just looks decent in general. Don't love Lyra. There's like so many Vivian Reeds running around right now, but I don't know. Thief and Sandy is obscene at the moment. Fault Erasure is obscene at the moment. I've always liked Dovin. I'm going to give it a try. What it is, George. What it is. What it is. What it is. What it is. How art thou, George? Oh, thank you, Moto, for moving our window. Let's go ahead and slide this back over into the spot. Go ahead and scoot this over. Well, looks like we're mulliganing. I'll keep this because of the scry. Yeah, I'm feeling okay. Have a pretty strict timetable tonight. I need to be done by 9:30. SCG ran a little longer than I thought it would be. So on the following turn, I will Fault Erasure if I hit a land. I'll probably Discovery if I don't. Hey Lars, what's up? So this is the PTQ winning deck list. I think I'm just going to take the Jade Light Ranger and rock. Probably should have tried to get the land, but figured they would have something. I hate how it does that, and then there's the breeding pool. Did you end up getting the 7-1 the other day? I never did log back on and check. Yeah, this deck looks really sweet. No, don't draw that. We had a plan. Rest in peace, our plan. So it doesn't matter what I hit. I don't really want... I don't really want a Watery Grave. Also don't really want to miss a land, but I guess that land's not very good. Doesn't help us cast this. Sure thought that was a lot more expensive Magic card. Well then. Okay. Why did I think this cost more than 4 mana? This is the White Derby list from SCG this weekend. So we know 2 of the cards in their hand. That's not the right button at all. It looks pretty sweet. Like, I'm feeling it. I really want a dive down. But guess I'm not allowed to have what I want. Aw, don't play that. The card's good. Maybe I was supposed to Fault Erasure this. I don't really want either of those either. Ooh. Feeling good. First, let's dismiss all of those. I guess I'm supposed to take this one. I don't want that. 2, 3. He's not going to play the land. Or actually, probably will play the land on the other growth chamber. I guess I'm hoping to hit a land for the hostage taker then? I'm not sure. Oh wow, that's a good one. Problems. Danger. Danger. Just 10 me. You don't want to cast anything. They want to cast something. Okay, I guess. I guess this technically lets us stay at 1. Not sure how we beat what we see here. Or we stay higher than 1, he doesn't get to counter, but... Maybe a land does something? Probably not. Oh, wow. I kind of forgot this was in their deck. Don't you love it when you draw cards that you forget are in your deck? Whew. What a heater. I love drawing cards that I forget I'm playing. That's a lot of mana. That is a Crassus then. That's not good for me. No creature? That's a creature. So this is a spot to where we're a little light on mana. I think I have to cast this even though I don't want to. And just hope that we find another answer. So far so good. Karate chop. This makes almost everything he can draw just kill us. That's an example of something that just kills us. But we'd have also died if to this. I need another removal spell. That's not another removal spell. Don't think there's any incentive for them not to jump, so they're just going to jump. Because if I had a removal spell, I'd clearly cast it and attack. So I can't even really bluff anything here. tried. The card might be reasonable. It's good versus Carnage Tyrant. It's good versus Giant Crassuses. It's good versus a Wild Growth Walker that I wasn't able to control. And the other half of it's not great, but like playable versus Fine Finality. Think I definitely need spot removal though. Kind of want some of these type of spells of, well, definitely want that one. I think I want some of these. What don't I want? Grand Arbiter feels like it's obscenely hard to protect in this type of match. Lyra doesn't seem great to me versus the Vivian deck. I think I like all the other cards at least a decent amount. Maybe I don't want all of the haunts. What if I can just take the haunts out? It's probably really hard to win with just Thief of Sanity. I don't love Deputy of Detention either. They have so many removal spells. You really think I should keep Lyra versus the Contempt deck? Huh. Let's see how many spot removal that Petro has real quick. I don't know how many Chupacabras and stuff they're playing, or he was playing. Yeah, so he's not playing any Chupacabras? Just has Hostage Takers and 2 Vivians? Because I'm assuming this is the top 8 list. Alright. These come back then. I'm pretty sure I just want to cut these. Let's shave one of these two. Let's shave 2 of those. I keep one just in case they get to go off with a growth chamber. Like maybe it slows them down a turn, so I'm going to keep 2 rather. But I don't really like them. Come on, I don't want a mulligan again. Felt like we had a chance last game. The mulligan was pretty good. I'm assuming they're playing that list. That list looks really sweet, by the way. That may be what I should have played tonight. But I really want to give this deck a try. I think I'm just going to keep a random land. Oh, I don't have a duress. Rest in peace, my best spell. Yeah, I think Thief is my best card. Thief is one of... I really want 2 dive downs in this deck. Maybe I'm obsessed over dive down too much. Pretty sure it's right just to kill that before they have a chance to activate it. They don't play Spell Pierce though, so I guess I can wait. See if they waste a turn. If I wait, I can't attack. I think I'm just going to go ahead and bust it now. They already know that I have the discovery, so I might as well get the damage. And they could have sideboarded in, or they like may not pay it anyway. I'm not sure what Lars is saying no to. Not 100% sure what Lars was saying no to. Hopefully I didn't mess something up too badly there. How greedy do I want to be? I'm going to be greedy. It's 3 cards if it resolves. And I would rather have the fault erasure. If they have a negate, I would rather have the fault erasure for another turn. Swing and a miss. I really wanted to land that turn. Apparently they really want to land too. JK, no land for them. Let's run that back. Actually, want both of those. Wow, they don't have any spells. That's what you call having a chance. No spell hop. Let's go play this one. What did I just play? Woodland Cemetery. So that's a new card. Man, Discovery is such a cool magic card. Ooh. Don't want you. Will take you. So let's see if we can fade finality. Even if they have finality, we get 2/1/1s, which is kind of cool. Yeah, our opponent super flooded that game. They still at minimum had 2 forests in their hand. Game 3. I just really don't like this card. I don't think I like this card in general. I still think I want to play it just in case they have one of those weird growth chambers that I can't handle. Only having 1 cast down is kind of odd. Most of these decks at least have 2. I guess he's playing a Moment of Craving over 1, but like I'm really wanting the 2nd cast down versus this deck. I wonder if I can ever bring in the Moment of Craving. It's fine versus the Merfolks, it's fine versus the Land War Elf, and sometimes I can get a Growth Chamber, but like maybe that's delusional of me. I'm trying to live a magical Christmas land too damn much. Can't talk myself into changing anything. We get the mulligan again. That's a good start to a tournament. 3 mulligans in a row, but we've won a game. I'm really tempted to keep it, but I think I've learned my one land lesson. Oh god, this hand's even worse. Alright. Well. Rip. Might as well play it. Quite a few cards behind at the moment. I have a growth chamber friend that they don't want. That's interesting. Probably already have one then? I don't know. Guess they don't have one. I think I'm not going to use this. They could have a negate, but I would rather hold it up just to try to get a climb. Actually, don't mind getting a negate out of their hand if they have that either. I'm going to use it this turn, though. Can we get a land for the Seraph? Ooh. Well, there's a climb. And they get an automatic 2 counters on that. We hit our land, but I don't think I want to use it now. Alright, you got me. I give up. Can't just keep taking damage. Ugh. Leave our hero alone. It's probably better to cast this. Nah. You know, 2 of their 5 cards. Be really sweet to draw another friend. Then by another friend, I mean another Mortify. Want. Alright. Any removal spell for Daddy. You are not a removal spell. We've entered part of the game that I think is not gonna be friendly for us. Woo do 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 do. Gonna get destroyed. Maybe we can hostage take our own Dawnbringer. Well, whatever. Yeah. We have no cards in our deck that can beat that, really. We can hostage take our Dawnbringer. I don't know if it's any good, but it's something we can do. He's gonna cast a big one. I just don't have an out anymore, do I? Think we're just Dobbs? So we can hostage taker that as a removal spell. Then they just hostage taker our Seraph. And they can attack for lethal. We can hostage taker the Lyra, but similarly they can just hostage taker our flyer and attack for lethal. So we're just dead. Just in case they don't kill us for some reason. Mono Red at least had a record to top 8. There was Mono Red players that missed on tiebreakers. There wasn't a Fog deck in the top 32. Not that I expected Fog to do anything this weekend. Like, I'm worried. I'll be worried about the Fog decks when the people like Brad Nelson and stuff get to start working on them. Oh, okay. Well, that was simple. So, like, in the MPL and the Mythic Championships is when I'll start worrying about Reclamation. Not week 1 SCG. I know that's, sounds insulting, but I don't mean it insultingly. Just like, there's, like, $5,000 compared to $40,000 or whatever is a pretty big difference. The testing teams are generally bigger and put more time into it. And, like, the cards are brand new now. You know, the cards will be out a month then or whatever. Like, it's just going to take a little bit longer to figure out. Yeah. Basically what you're saying, Murph, is another reason. Like, I'm not saying the Fog decks are bad. I'm not saying the SCG players aren't capable of playing them. But, like, we just need more time. But I do think Reclamation is a card to be a little worried about. Like, it feels like it's fundamentally broken. I just don't know if the other tools are there. It also feels like it's a card that you can prepare for very easily. Alright, we'll keep this hand. This hand seems fine. I'll lead with this in case we draw one of our blue spells. And by blue spells, I mean Fault Erasure. I've not done very well when I tried Fog. I think I 0-3'd the only league I played, but like, I'm pretty sure the 2 expansion builds not great, and that's the build I played. Hey, Tandy, thank you so much. Super appreciate it, friendo. We'll have to remember to give you mine next month. Ooh. Well, I think that's the only card that makes this play wrong. Yeah, well, the post board match is kind of tricky. I really don't want to be on Crassus. Crassus is cool because like you can like tap 8 mana on your turn, then you get the Wilderness or whatever. But still don't think it's really where I want to be. Guess I'm just gonna play a land tapped. That was the wrong land to play. I should have played Godless Shrine. That was just not paying attention. That was being very silly. That was saving me from my stupidity. I also should have cast my spell before I attacked. If I was a Deafening Clarion, I don't really want to play the Seraph this turn, so I guess I'm going to play this one and hope they don't have Syncopate. Making them discard a card and having a card that survives the sweeper is pretty cool. And they have oh no, it's just Revitalized. Okay, fair. Yeah, I mean, it's probably fine for other matches. I'm saying I don't like it in the mirror. Like, I specifically don't like it in the mirror. It seems like people are all over it for the mirror at the moment. I guess we just battle. Fair enough. I think I played it 3 matches and played the mirror once. I played a green-blue only build on Moto and got the mirror once too. We still have 2 things. So game 1 feels pretty lackluster. Like, they're not even drawing particularly well. Hey, we get another card from them. Oh wow, they're on the dive. They have dive downs. They're on that build. That means they probably have less counter spells than I was expecting, which is kind of neat. I kind of want to hostage shaker my own Bacilla. Wait, who claimed that? Kind of confused what match we're exactly talking about at this point. Huh. Kinda want to use this to stop them from flipping this? Is this a waste of a discovery? I like how it says each opponent. I don't even have to click them. They didn't have to discard. It's not nothing. They discarded the treasure map. We have a Hostage Shaker Mortify combo to like beat a Drake plus a dive down. We don't beat that though, do we? I did not expect that from the dive down Niv Mizzet deck, I have to be honest. Guess I'm gonna play this. probably just get smashed by a Clarion at this point. Wonder if it was also okay to just hostage take her my precinct captain from here. Or if that was going too far. Feels like that's what I should have did. Feels like I was setting on this hostage taker way too long. I kind of thought they were a different deck. So I'm just going to cast it now? I don't know. I think I've butchered this match pretty hard. Maybe they didn't have another answer. My discovery play was probably super bad. Deputy of Detention? Well, let's help you reset your loyalty. You're welcome. Boom. Boom. That card doesn't do anything. So our next card we draw is the first one that our opponent took, the Hostage Taker. Then we draw another Deputy. Sure. Ooh, maybe we can get a counterspell out of this. That'd be sweet. We did not get a counterspell. That makes me sad. Maybe I was just supposed to or maybe I was supposed to just cast this. No, they have counterspells. Resolves. No counterspell, please? Oh, why didn't I take the Teferi? Oh. Because I can't. That was a play mistake, too. For some reason, I was thinking the Deputy of Detention was a friggin' hostage taker and I could cast this thing. That's pretty embarrassingly bad. I just want to put that out there. I'm going to shame scoop this game. And by shame scoop, I mean we've been dead for like 15 turns. Hey, JJ, what's up? That was just stupid of me, though. Like, I'm super embarrassed by that one. Yep, I am super embarrassed by that one. Don't want all of these mortifies. Definitely don't want the Lyras. Don't want the hostage takers. As usual, personally, kind of don't want these Deputy of Detentions. Don't think this card does a lot here. This can get a Chemister's Inside, or it can kill a Drake or a Niv Mizzet. But I had a Niv Mizzet in play. In the top 8, one player played a second land that I noticed. Not saying it was intentional or anything, just I noticed it and it aggravated me. I think it aggravated me specifically because in game 1, they wanted to play another land, and then they figured out that he couldn't play it. In game 2, he just, like, played a land, did some card drawy stuff, and then played another land, and cast a spell off of it. So, that kind of aggravated me. I don't. Just a player. Alright. Have we mulliganed 3 out of the 5 games we've played? This hand's good if we draw lands. And GG. Casting this one mostly because I want to scry to look for another land. I have Rekindling Phoenix and Crackling Drake. I have no blue mana yet, but they'll have blue mana from that. Guess I'm going to take the Crackling Drake. Guess I have to take the Phoenix. Alright, I'll play you. Technically don't have an answer for you. Extra turn pull on it. Boom. A shock. Well, they have all the blue mana they'll ever need for 2 turns now. Hopefully they waste it to play this. I'm just going to counterspell that. We don't have anything else going on. Let's draw us a card and get us a token. When you start floating over 20. Nice. Well, I guess I'm not drawing a card. I have 3 unknowns in hand. I think I'm going to hold up the contempt. Still. Don't want to just play this into a Clarion. Resolve? Question mark. Ooh. Up she goes. I called it a she, but it's technically a he, I think. Well. Yeah, I think Arch is pretty needed in any wilderness deck. Huh, have quite a few people in here today. No! No! Till end of turn. Well, I wanted to read that. Come back! I wanted to read you! Can I just play this now? I'm going to play it pre-combat because I know to attack that if it doesn't resolve. I'm going to have all demand to do anything they want next turn. It probably has a second Teferi in hand, but we still have a contempt for at least a little while. But they shocked for that, even though they have a treasure map and another treasure to get whatever mana they want. That's surprising to me. I guess that means they have a Niv Mizzet and some things. It's the only thing I can think of. It's like a Niv Mizzet and a way to protect it. They have 2 cards in their hand. So they clearly have a way to protect it. Does anything else even make sense? Even if they have a way to protect it, do we care? think I'm just going to cast this. I'm not going to let them get a protection spell on it for free. Or a counter spell. Yeah, so they did have a counter spell. I'm glad we made that decision then. So if they brick on these two draw steps, the Teferi will basically win the game. And if they don't brick on these draw steps, oh, they have a treasure in play. I guess they get a third draw step. It's a good chance that the Teferi's good enough anyway. Oh. Is there any way to hold control with this on the stack? Kind of want to respond to that. Alright. So I think I want to respond to that with our own Vraska's Contempt. Because I don't want them getting to ping the Teferi and kill it with the treasure if they have nothing. This obviously gets punished by a dive down, but I have to imagine that's just like pretty much a one of, maybe a two of in some situations. It's not real likely to be in their hand. Well, if he has dive down, I lose anyway, right? I mean, we deal with this if he has dive down, but he still gets to draw multiple extra cards. Like, I feel like we just lose anyway. Like, we obviously don't lose that turn, but drawing multiple extra cards when we're this far behind, I feel like we would have lost. Because we would be out the Teferi if he has a dive down as well. So we'd be out the Teferi. They would have an additional card to what they currently have, so they would have drawn 4 cards that turn. You know, to draw step, to treasure, to dive down, and to contempt. I feel like we would have lost if they had dive down to either way. We are not 5-0ing tacos, so it felt like this was the best chance for me to win the game. Because if they didn't have dive down, they just had a counter spell. We maybe, or if they just hit it, or if they had to like treasure Crove to hit a counter spell, that maybe we end up with a Teferi in the end. But I'm not sure. Alright, so that was game 2. With their hand, there are a few cards that people play with their hands revealed and stuff. I don't think there's not any in standard, but they've made those cards in the past. There's cards replay where both people have the top card of their library revealed too. That's a pretty sweet one. So I don't know if 3 ways to kill Niv Mizzets are technically enough, especially when I want the Vraska's Contempts to deal double duty. And they did show us a Rekindling Phoenix that game, so I think since the Vraska's Contempts are like pretty taxed, that I want to bring 1 or 2 more random removal spells in for Crackling Drakes. But I don't know what to sideboard out, and that's what I'm staring at here. Like, what do we sideboard out? I'm going to bring that one in because it can kill a Phoenix. Alright, this sounds acceptable. Another negate's not bad. I think I actually just want to play this right now. Because I wouldn't mind to find some kind of discard spell. Graveyard on top of our library. Well, if they just slam that, we are just slamming the Thief of Sanity. Thief seems great in these like control-y games. Like if they don't kill it, we're gonna get something amazing. I mean, they could obviously have Crackling Drake or a Killing Phoenix or something, but we have answers to those cards. Like this forces them not to use the treasure map this turn, so like that already feels successful. Missing our land drop feels pretty miserable though. Wow, their hand's all bombs. We don't have a removal spell at the moment, so I guess I'm going to take that, and we're definitely going to dump this. Alright, well, things are going to get hard now. That was actually kind of a cool card. So we'll duress, we'll get one counter spell, we'll plug in a gate. Oh, they don't even care. They're just going to cast this next turn. Well, that's unfortunate. Don't know if we can win now. Pretty sure we're on 0 outs. Yeah. Well, I thought our hand was sick, but it just never developed. We need a land and a contempt all in the same turn. We need a deputy of detention. They might not play it for whatever reason. They've saw deputy of detention. They know we have it. Feel like you just don't want to attack with the Killing Phoenix, but well, okay. I guess we'll just play this then. So how many lands are in this deck? Alright, we'll pick them up. Oh, 0 and 2. It's 24 lands. It feels like enough to find 4. Especially when we have some things that surveil. I think some of the commander sets that Wizards of the Coast put out had planeswalkers that said this planeswalker can be used as a commander too, but I'm not sure anything else. Hey, it's Alex Jet. Which means this is 100% a control match. So I don't know if we can keep this hand. We don't have any blue mana. Alright. I guess I'm just going to mulligan it. I think this hand's better. Certainly keeping that. Pretty excited about this hand now. Those typically FIFA Sanities are house versus home. Not this time. Like I said, 100% a control deck, not playing anything close to a control deck. Lands will be future problems. Why can you already not wait for the next standard? That seems so premature to say. This standard's not that bad. Hey Blitz, what's up? We can technically block now. Blocking's half the battle, right? No, they're not fetch lands. They're Sacred Foundries. They're just using the Expedition one though. Alright, so let's start with a little attack skis and see what we get. Probably get something that can block if we want. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Struba now you'd be a good hit. Not sure what else I would want here. Well, History Benalia, good hit, so. Hey, it says owned by Alex Jett on it now. I wonder if he can see that. I wonder if that's new. Shout out to Blitzline. Is Alex streaming as well? I don't think Alex is streaming, is he? Easily blocked a 3-2. Oh, fair enough. I was gonna say, I definitely follow Alex on Discord, and if he'd got randomly unfollowed, I would have been annoyed. But that has happened in the past. Well, I don't think we can play lands off Thief, so let's double check. Yep, says cast. Guess I can play this? Kinda just want them both. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hold up the Mortify. Yeah, I don't think so, Outer Spirit. Ooh, Dovin's a sweet one. It definitely changes what I block, probably. I'm such a bad Magic player. I didn't realize that was the 10th permanent because I wasn't doing math. Ha ha ha, I'm so silly. Definitely attacking Dovin with that. I think I'm attacking Dovin with this as well. Yeah, I'm attacking Dovin with both. I'm just gonna play this. Could have left up Godless Shrine, but I'm not attacking, so guess it doesn't matter. Oh, that's a sweet one. Vigilante. Attack with the world. No card for me. But we get to pad our life total and play a 4-power thing, which is pretty sweet. We're not dead to and we're not dead to third heroic reinforcements, which is really nice. Just something I am going to worry about. Is a video game remake, or was there like a movie or a TV show? Not exactly sure what you're talking about. Alright, well, we definitely want the moment. We definitely want you. We probably want you. Though Contempt is pretty slow. Video game. Alright, fair enough. I've not played it. I've not played any Resident Evil video game. Ever. Can we just take out discard spells on the draw? Feels like we're going to need to be doing something on our turn 2 almost every game anyway. No. I'm going to keep it, but I don't know if I'm supposed to. The card's a sideboard slot. It's for like the super control-y games that you can't aggro them out. I think. Like you'd bring it in versus Esper and stuff. We have Lyra in the main deck. Alright, well, we found something to do with our mana. Lucky us. Think I just want both of those? But maybe I don't want the land. Maybe I'm not supposed to want the land. It's a pretty nice one. Ah. Well then. So we'll take those. Don't you dare heroic us, bro. It did not heroic us. I'm not sure I'm any happier about that. um Alright, well, down to one card. I don't really want to take any more damage. Also, don't want this thing just to run wild. I'm super confused right now on the correct play. I really want to just contempt this and figure out a way to mess with this later. But I'm not sure. Did it have pump spells? I guess I'll respect pump spells. It's hard for me to bite on the pump spells, though. Because if they had... They've got to cut some of them for the blue cards. You get blown out if they have their own deputy by a lot. I'm never blocking with this one, so I guess I can attack with it. I'm going to call this time because I don't really care if they get the Johnny back. But that's the difference between why I called this time and I didn't call last time. Just never putting that in combat, am I, again? I don't think he has a... I'm just still going to just play around Pride a little bit. I want to wait till we have Mortify up or something. Yeah, Dovin's pretty good in this match. Getting one life and something that can block Sky Marches are really nice. This is a lot of mana. I wonder if it's just heroic. No, it's Conclave to get the snubbies back. That's fine because we have a Mortify. Oh, that was a great draw. I'm going to go ahead and use this now because there's a good chance they brought in the gates or something. Think it's safe to attack. I'm not going to attack with these because of Spell Pierce. Baffling End to Reno. So he didn't bring in Baffling End, he said. Which is really nice for us. Alright, on the board with a win. I think Dovin's pretty decent. Like, I like the card. I know a lot of people hate it. There's been a lot of argument in my local chat about the power of the card. But, like, I'm a believer. And if anybody's ever known me, I don't believe in anything. Hey, Alex, GG's. Yeah, that match was definitely difficult. What? People are messaging me links. I don't know. I'll read them later. I always say I'll do that, and then I forget to. Oh Lord. What am I pulling up? You did? That little thing's so cute. So there's a thing called a meme generator. You kids today, I swear. Alright. It's time to vanquish another foe. Or to lose and go watch the Lakers game. I'm not sure which I want to do more. I'm going to keep. As everybody in this chat that knows me knows I'm really hoping I get to go watch the Lakers game. We're like, Paris versus Mono Red so we can lose. Paris versus Mono Red. Come on, Basic Mountain. The Lakers play in 7 minutes. We got to get this over with. Wait, are we going to get our dream? Oh, JJ, you hater. Royal Rumble costs money to watch. I guess I'm taking Light Up the Stage. Am I ever casting this game? Prevents 3 damage and gives me a scribe, but I don't think I'm ever casting it. I don't think I'm ever casting it. Maybe I needed it to get the second lightning strike so our haunt doesn't die. Because as of right now, they still have this thing. I actually kind of want to start watching wrestling again, but I don't want to pay for it. I remember loving like the Nitro or the Monday Night Wars when I was young. Alright, step 1 complete. Guess I'm just going to slam this. Because it's better to play one of these if we get another land. This puts us back to 18. It's going to prevent 4 damage when they, at least 4 damage when they kill it. And we're going to make them discard a card. So we know they have a lightning strike and a risk factor. So they're going to be down to a risk factor, a lava runner, plus whatever they draw after this turn. That feels to me like things we can beat. Bad Siege Rhino is still pretty decent. It's not great, and its mana's kind of awkward, but it's pretty decent. I like how my viewers tripled when I was playing versus Alex, and they've halved since Alex and my match is over. Like, people came for Alex. So we know they have a strike and a fanatical, but not that bad, just making them get rid of those resources. Let's start with this one. Yeah, I'm going to start with this one. It's worse versus Experimental Frenzy, but I feel like we can actually protect the Dovin if we wait a turn. And if they use a Lightning Strike or whatever to get the Lava Runner back, I don't even care. That's, like, doesn't feel that bad. Okay, now I care. I didn't care a second ago, but all of a sudden I care. I have 2 blockers, so we forced them to draw burn this way. They've already hit burn on their last 2 draw steps, so it's in their favor, I guess. How good would Chain Whirler be versus me? That'd be pretty lit. I think I'm fine double blocking. Just getting his thing off the table is something I'm fine with. JK, I'm stupid. Yeah, I guess I don't feel stupid, but... Yeah, well, if we want to win, we need to start drawing some more haunts. Is your name actually Haunt? Yeah, Bell Haunts. Sweet. I can read. We good, everybody? I can read. I feel like I've played this game poorly. This game feels a lot closer than it should be for what we've had. Alright, I give up. I'm just casting something so you can't hit me with something hasty now. Going down to 9, then to 5. Ugh. Definitely got to get Bell Haunts. Or a Lyra. We could draw a Lyra right now as well. Oh, what'd you discard for that? Did you discard a Mountain and a Shock? Get that out of here. Certainly don't want that. I'm going to protect versus little hasty things. I don't want that either. Well, this isn't going to work out well, but it lets us scry, so... Why, yes! Yes, we'll keep that on top. Yeah, risk factor is pretty decent versus decks like mine. Holding that land for when they draw risk factor is not bad. Alright. So they have to draw at least 2 more spells to kill us. Because we're going to get hit by something this game. Is that the 4th Lightning Strike? 4th Lightning Strike. Rip. Alright, so they got to draw 2 more spells before we draw a Lyra. I'll rephrase, before we attack with a Lyra. I'm considering hostage takering my own Bellhawk right now, and the reason I'm considering doing it now instead of another turn is because we only have 7 mana. So if we draw a hostage taker on the following turn, we could just hostage take our hostage taker and then like set up the loop and do it again. But more importantly, I don't have enough mana to do this all on one turn anyway. So I feel like I have to do it right now. And just hope they brick a turn. Yeah, look it up. I was definitely doing it. I was just trying to decide if there was any reason to wait a turn. So if they don't have a burn spell this turn, then that, oh, they hit a risk factor? Okay, not a risk factor. Alright, we gotta fade 1 turn. 1 turn fade. If we fade 1 turn, that means we get another turn. Living on an edge. Do, 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 do. And we'll go ahead and play this land in case we draw the other hostage taker. That way we can do it all on 1 turn. We certainly need that Lyra, and we need it quick. That didn't help. I guess I'm going to keep playing the lands because at this rate, maybe we can get a discovery and play a bunch of stuff all on the same turn. Alright, we can attack now. We have enough blockers that attacking with the 3/4's fine. I should have attacked last turn, but I was afraid of just letting one of my things die for free. I'm not afraid of letting one of these things die for free. Uh-oh, they're tapping mana in their main phase. That's not good for me. Well, let it deal me 4 damage. I'll pass. No 4 damage. Land. There's 2 of it. And there's the other. Wah, wah. We need a Lyra. Rip. Alright, want you. I guess I want you guys because you gain life. Pay 4 mana, gain 1 life. That's what that reads to me. I don't think I want it. What's bad here? Do we have any bad cards here? I'm tempted to take the discoveries out. I don't know when we ever have time to cast them. Do I really take out Fault Erasure? Getting to take their best card seems kind of relevant. I don't really want to get rid of Fault Erasure. I don't love Deputy of Attention. Yeah, but you're definitely playing a control list, right? So you have mana up a lot more often than I will. Maybe the Thief of Sandies might not be good enough. Ugh. I don't love the detentions. I don't love the Thief of Sandies, and the Fault Erasures might just be worse than Duress. Probably not worse than Duress, considering we only have one swamp. Their best card's Experimental Frenzy if they're playing it. If they're playing it. I'm just going to take these out. This card's probably not great, but it is an angel that we can play on turn 4 and then maybe attack or cast this on turn 5 and gain 5. I thought we were going to win that last game for a few turns. We did not win that last game. I think this hand's a pretty easy keep, though. We have a 2-drop, a 3-drop, and a 4-drop. And 2 of those 3 spells gain us life. Gaining life's half the battle. Eek. This can't target me, so I was gonna make a thing, gain a life. If they have a Chain Whirler, I can make another thing next turn, then play the other Dovin. If they waste a removal spell on it, that's fine, because we're just gonna cast the other and tick up. Oh wow, that can kill Dovin. I forgot that can kill Dovin. Dirt. Ugh. Alright. Just gonna try to win the game now. While they're mana screwed. If they killed us with a lightning strike or something, then I can Dovin tick up and get it really high. Lava coil. Wrecked. Wrecked. All of my plans are just getting wrecked. I'm too bad at Magic to play Magic. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this before they can use a Wizard Lightning. Guess I'm still attacking. If they have a land, a lightning strike, and a lava runner, I'm just gonna like bang my head against the wall. Softly though, I don't want to actually hurt myself. I love me. I'm the best. Not sure if I could have played this game worse. Feel like I just made plays at random this entire game. At random, my plays were made. They had exactly what I didn't want them to have, by the way. It felt to me like they took a really, really long time to figure that out. Please no answer to our Thief of Sanity? Thief of Sanities have to be bad, right? Alright, let's draw 4 haunts in a row. We can still do this. Cool. That's not a haunt. Alright, Lyra. Actually, I'd still rather just draw 4 haunts in a row. 4 haunts in a row followed up by Lyra. Goodbye, Hero Precinct 1. You'll be missed. Oh, sorry. They're over there. Oh, they had another lot up the stage. I say ugh. Red deck's not supposed to draw more cards than us. They're already 3 cards deeper. I'm just going to keep attacking. I'm not going to attack. I'm just going to try to block this turn. So this means this is a turn they're clearly going to play Goblin Chain Whirler. Wah, 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 wah. Well, maybe if we draw Lyra, maybe. 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 Probably not, but maybe. Lyra's looking better. Third lot up the stage. They have an act of treason! They have an act of treason! They sideboarded act of treason in versus us. Ah. Wah, wah, wah. Alright, well, we got crushed with this deck. Sad panda. I lost to an act of treason in standard. Not an act of treason like spell, but actual act of treason. Alright, well, anyway, the Lakers have been on for about 10 minutes now, and I'm going to go, and I'm going to be sad. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and we'll be back some other time. I have over 10 viewers. I'll find somebody to host today. I'm going to host my friend Tandy. He is double mythic, so double mythic things. Probably playing limited. I've not really looked. But take care, everybody, and thanks so much for stopping by.